to my laundry room. My name is Ruth, and today I'm going to be doing a review on this Hisense 10 kg front loader. Now, I've had this machine for about a year now, and I haven't had any problems with it as yet. And I love it, guys. I love it so much. It washes, it's got a big drum, and it washes all the clothes until they clean. Like, I've heard a machine before, and then you realize after you put it in the washer, when you take it out, then you realize the clothes are not as clean. But with this one, I haven't had such problems. So today I'm going to be giving you an honest review on this washer in case you're in the market for a new washing machine, or you want to upgrade, or you've been considering getting one of these for Black Friday. Now I'm just going to take you through all the programs that this machine has. First, we've got the mix. This is the one that I normally use because you can mix all of you can mix your cottons, your wool, your jeans, and it will wash them perfectly well. Then second, we've got the cotton. This I normally use when I'm washing my baby's clothes, because normally all of my baby's clothes, they're 100% cotton. So I like to use this one. And guys, it's very important that when you're washing your clothes, make sure you're using the right program for the clothes that you want to wash. That way you get your maximum maximum care and the right care for your clothes. Then we've got synthetics. These synthetics it's normally I use it for cotton blend clothes, like those clothes that have got cotton but not like 100% cotton, and moderately swelled, that like those clothes that are not really swelled, but like maybe for instance my clothes, most of them, they are not 100% cotton, so I like to use this. Then wool, we go on to the wool. Wool is this is for the washable wools, the washable wool jerseys, washable wool carpets, washable wool clothing, everything that is wool and washable. Make sure to check the labels on your clothes before you put them in the washing machine. Some clothes do not at all, they do not allow for to be washed in the washing machine, so be careful. But as long as it's washable wool, you can put it in the washing machine and then you put it on the setting. Then we go to the silk and more delicate fabrics. This one, the silk and more your silk fabrics that are washable, also machine washable, you can put them on this. These are normally also my tops, most of my tops and dresses, I put them onto here to get the maximum care. Then jeans, this is self-explanatory. All the jeans, I'm wearing jeans right now, my husband's jeans, my children's jeans, we just put them all in there, the jeans. And we've got the night wash. Right, on this night wash, I love this program, guys, especially when I'm doing my laundry during the night. I know some of you can say why, but sometimes you just have that lot of laundry, the last load of laundry that you want to make, and I would want them to quickly hang them to dry in the morning or put them in the dryer very early in the morning. Maybe something that I need for during the morning or during the day, the next day. I like this program because, guys, it's suitable for night wash. Humming is shut off and spin speed is reduced. This night wash, if you put this night wash, guys, I'm telling you, this machine, for the price, it really offers you like that high grade fuel. When I'm using this machine, I feel like I'm rich. Yeah, like I wanted the LG and the Defy, but I couldn't afford that. So I settled for the Hisense. Plus, it was on promotion when I bought it from House and Home. So I got like a good deal for it. And for the price, guys, it really does the job. Then we've got the rinse and spin. Let's say for instance, you wash your clothes by hand, and then you want to rinse and spin them. You can rinse and spin. Let's say is that one of those delicate clothings that you don't really like to wash in the machine, or it's really really soiled and you think, oh no, let me just wash it by hands. I don't know, whatever reason you might have. So this rinses twice and it spins once. And if you want to for it to spin again, you will have to, I've just switched it on so that you will see what I'll be talking about. So if you want to, you will have to change the spinning cycle, because it goes from this 600, 1000, 1.2. All of those are spinning cycles. So you choose whether you want it to spin twice, spin 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, depending on how dry, almost dry you want your clothes to be. So we've got this very special program, the drum clean, guys. And I tell you that this machine offers your high-end programs for less. So yeah, this is the drum, because you can see it's 2 hours 30 minutes. This drum clean, normally you run it, the machine can breed a lot of bacteria, smells dirt through all that washing, especially if you use it as much as I do. So it's important for you to run the drum clean. At least I run mine every 3 months. Yeah. So it heats up the water up to 95 degrees. Like when I'm washing all the other clothes, normally it's 20, 30 or 40 degrees. This is the temperature setting. So yeah, as you can see, it's already on 95. It's already on 95 degrees. Yeah, that's, so you need that very hot water in order for you to get rid of all the germs and the bacteria. So what I do is I just run it twice. The first time I just put like half a cup of bicarb of soda. Then the second one I just run it with vinegar, half a cup of vinegar, white vinegar. Then we go on to the 95 degrees antibacterial. This I use it for those clothings, like when I feel like we've been exposed, especially in this pandemic, guys, when you've been exposed to, when you've been like to a function and you just get home and you feel, I've been too exposed today, I just get them in there. It gets rid of all of that bacteria for you. It washes at 95 degrees. And it washes at a very high temperature without discoloring your clothes. This is something that I even use on my kids' uniforms, sometimes like once a week. But normally we use it when we've gone out, maybe we've gone out to a function and then you just come back and I feel like, I think we need to remove bacteria from this clothing. The normal 20 degrees wash would not work. So skincare, I wouldn't lie, guys, I haven't used this particular program before. So this one is for when I usually wash all my skincare products by hand, but I'll be sure to try this. Is for your skincare problem, all of them, the products, the textiles, the beauty blenders and stuff, is really gentle. So it's specifically for skincare. Yeah. And then it removes all that irritability, the germs from your skincare products. Then the sportswear. My husband, like, he gyms every day, and sometimes I do when I'm tired. So the sportswear is specifically for gym wear and sportswear. I like to use it especially for those clothes, even not our clothes only, but sometimes our older daughters' uniforms and clothes, when she sweats, it really makes sure to remove that sweat and all that odor from the clothing. But it's mostly for those clothing that are made with microfiber. Yeah, so it's gentle on microfiber. Then we've got the sheer satins. Yes, this runs for 1 minute and 1 hour and 15 seconds. Sorry. This is for non-iron shirts and blouses. It's gentle. Once you run your shirts on this cycle, you'll be sure there'll be less ironing for you. Unless if you're a person who likes to iron clothes like me, you might be good to go with this one. This one is for linen, synthetic fabrics, branded fabrics, and cotton, also 100% cotton, as long as it's shirts and it's gentle. So when you bring out your clothes, they won't be as creased because it's really gentle. Then this one is for the down jackets. Is for the jackets. It's quite self-explanatory. It's just to wash down jackets, those jackets, especially in the winter time. This one is for lingerie, one of my favorites. Yeah, it's very gentle on the lingerie, and it's just programmed to wash cotton underwear, but you can also use it for that other, the silk underwear. It will work. Just make sure maybe to put your bras in a bag so that they won't, if you do not have one of those store-bought bags, you can put in the pillowcase, then just tie it, then just run your cycle. Then large items, this is for my blankets, my duvet inners, all the large items, curtains and stuff. This is like for the heavy stuff that you want to put in your machine. You just run it on large items, all of those heavy. Then this is the quick wash, one of those when you just realize that the thing you want to wear is dirty, so you just need to wash it quickly. I do that sometimes, or when I just want to refresh something like a piece of clothing, or maybe it's just sheets, they haven't been used much, but I just want to, maybe just for just one night, and I just want to refresh them a bit. I just put them on quick wash, or any of that stuff that I really, it's just 15 minutes. So yeah, and then the mix runs for 58 minutes. The thing is, guys, when you put the mix, when it shows you the time here, this is the time that the machine would take to wash, but it's not the actual time that it will take for your laundry to be done. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but once you, let me put this here. Once you put your clothes in the machine, there's that time that the machine takes to spin, to remove water, to put in water. It's not added on those 58 minutes. So sometimes it might run up to an hour 20 or an hour 25 minutes. So you have to add that time. But this is the time that the machine actually takes to wash, rinse, and spin your clothes. So on to the next thing. I think we so as for cleaning my washing machine, I really do much, guys, to make sure my machine is clean. All I do is I make sure after every spin cycle I rinse I wipe off my machine with a dry cloth, this door, and then this, like the rubber part, this rubber part here, this one. Make sure there's no water residue in there. Of course, the drum will not be wet after the spinning. And the other thing is I make sure that I wash this before I have my next one, especially when I use like the powder detergent, and I wipe this one off, and then I keep this door open. If you can, guys, do that. keep your washing machine door open. It will make the best of change. You will not get that smell, you will not get that residue. But if you happen to do, just put in some bicarb kills germs and odors. So just put like half a cup, then run your drum clean cycle, and then you're good to go. Basically, this, just see it about this machine, is a 10 kg Hisense. I wash my duvet inners in this, and I've got a king size duvet, I've got a queen size duvet, and I've got a double size duvet. And then I've got like blankets double size. I've also washed them in this machine. I've washed a carpet like in my children's play area. I've washed the rug in here because it gets dirty quickly. It's made of wool, so I just put it in there, and then I just put it on the wool setting, and it was good to go, guys. So before we end this video, if you've got any questions, by the way, just ask them down in the comment section before, and I'll be sure to answer. If you're in the market for a machine, I'll say this is a very good machine to start with. It has taken me for a year. I have no problems. I bought this machine when I was heavily pregnant. I couldn't do all the laundry and stuff, and it took me through the toughest time of my life. I was heavily pregnant, and I was with another baby, my first child. She was still a baby. She was about 2. So yeah, it was quite some workload. So yeah, this machine, it does what it says it does, guys. I've heard like a twin tub before, and this machine, one thing I like about this machine though, one thing I would say is when the clothes come out of this machine, they are not creased, guys, and I'm not even lying. They are not creased at all. It is very delicate on the clothes. And then the other thing I like is no trembling or noise. If you realize that your machine is shaking or moving around and making a lot of noise, first and foremost, stop using it. Second, refer to your manual. There are pins at the back, safety pins that it comes with when it's delivered. We bought ours from House and Home in South Africa. They were having a sale, and then we just got this one. Initially, I wanted to define. I wasn't so sure about this Hisense one, but guys, it's so beautiful. As you can see, it's beautiful inside and outside, and it does the job. So yeah, this machine, if you see it shaking and moving a lot, then there's definitely something wrong. What I did is, when initially we got this machine, I thought, oh, the floors are not leveled, so definitely I should get something to elevate it and make sure it's leveled. But guys, I made the terrible mistake. For 6 months, we'd put it on a wooden pallet, and it would shake, and it would shake every time. It was so scary, guys. The noise, the shaking. My daughter, I remember sometimes she would go like, "Mommy, the machine is going." Yeah, but we later on realized when my husband got me the dryer as a present, that the dryer did not need any wooden thing under it, so we had to get rid of that for the dryer. Then we realized, being me, so organized and neat, I said, well, then the machine will be higher than the dryer. That will not work for me. So why don't we try removing the pallet, and that's just adding back the legs onto the machine. We did that, guys. The first time I ran it, after we did that, it was quiet. It was so silent. There was no noise. I had to come back and check time and time again whether the machine was still running. So we have been using it without any pallet, and it has been working quite fine. So make sure of that, guys, and take care of your machine if you want it to last. I always think it's not about brands. Of course, sometimes it is about brands, but sometimes it's just about how you take care of your machine, how you. So now I'm just going to give you like a mini laundry a mini laundry motivation. So as you can see, this is mixed. I've got a tracksuit here, then I've got the jeans, then I've got a top. These are my eldest daughter's clothes. Yeah, so we are going to be washing this today. I'm just going to show you how I go about it using this machine, how easy it is. So this is like a full load of laundry. I just put my laundry here. Normally I put the basin on top, or I started using these air pods for my laundry. I usually just use any detergent that I get, as long as it's for automation. That's me. It's just whatever goes with my budget for that day, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to add a bit more fabric softener. Since this is a kids clothes, I need that extra. So it's a max now. Then our settings is already on mix. So I'm just going to switch this on and let it run. For the spin, I have to put it on like on 1.2. Then the temperature is okay. Then I think everything else is fine. Another thing is for the rinse cycle, if you want to increase it, I normally use it for my baby's clothes because the skin is still a bit sensitive. So even if I use the baby detergent, I still want to rinse it some more. So I can put 2 more rinse cycles just to make sure that all of the detergent has been removed from her clothes. So guys, this is it. We're going to be waiting for like an hour 20 minutes. This is like a 58-minute cycle. Then we'll come back. I'll make sure to bring you back in here so that you can see how it works and how silent and stable it is at the back of your cycle, in case you think I'm like exaggerating. So this is the end of the cycle, and as you can see, it rang the alarm that the laundry is done, and then it dries and after every wash. So I forgot, there was something I forgot to give you a review. So yeah, I got cut off. So I was saying this is the delay wash. You use it like when you want how the delay function works is, let's say I wake up at 6, right? And I want my laundry to be done by 6. I set it for, let me try this so that you can see. If I want to put a delay function, I'll set it for like this is 1 a.m. then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like when I want it to be ready by 6 a.m., this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it at 6. Then the machine will start washing it before 6, so that by the time I wake up at 6, I'll just take out my laundry. It will calculate everything for you. And then by the time you wake up at 6, all you have to do is either load your clothes into the dryer or hang them to dry. Let's say you want to go to work and you leave the house at 7 and you want the clothes to be done washing by 6, so that at least by the time you wake up and then you just hang and then you go wherever you want to go. So I find I really like that function, guys. Then we've got the power jet wash. Is for those really soiled items, the items that really need that extra push. I use the power jet wash. Then the rinse, I talked about this before. Then the temp, I talked about it. So yeah, guys, that's just it. The options you see, these are the different options, this and that. If you want to, whatever you choose, whatever setting that's comfortable for you, and you use this according to the labels on your clothing, guys. And then the time, whether we want to use the time, is there, guys. I love this machine so much. So let's take out our clothes. So the other thing is, once the machine starts washing, it will lock. You saw there was a lock somewhere here. It will lock itself. Then when it's done, it will unlock. The other thing is, I forgot to show you. Let's say you forget to add something into the washing machine. You just press pause. Then you add whatever it is, whether it's a sock, whether it's a t-shirt, whatever that you would have forgotten to add, you just add it. Okay, let's just do a review of how well it dries. What a good job it does. Look at this, guys. No water at all coming out of it. So these clothes are well spun. They've been spinned well and they smell fresh and good, and they are clean. Look at it. This is how it looks inside. So I like to wipe the inside of my machine like this, opening all the crevices, making sure it's dry every time that I remove a lot of laundry. Why do I do it? And then I also like to wipe this to make sure there's no excess water anyway that can cause either a bad odor or bacteria. So yeah, I just like to make sure it's already wet, dry in the drum, so there's no need for you to wipe it. After all the spinning, it's already dry. So guys, I just want to say thank you for sticking up to this part of the video. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you've got any questions whatsoever about this machine, how I use it, how I got it to Zimbabwe, please ask me in the comment section before. I'll be very happy to answer all those comments. Until next time, goodbye.